How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. I have for you today the Everyone's Exciting Battle box opening. This was released in late 2012 in Japan. It's known colloquially as the Waku Waku box. We're not gonna get into any of that, but I was getting a little bit jealous of all the English collectors opening their awesome Fates Collide swag and getting their new Elite Trainer boxes and pin blisters and all this other, like the tins and stuff like that. And I had this bad boy in my collection for just such a day. And I don't really care that it's 3.5 years old, because when you see the cards that are in this booster box, in this box, you're definitely going to be happy you watched the video. Most of them are Japanese exclusive artwork, except for I think a few trainers and maybe a couple of Pokemon here and there. This box is huge. This is my hand. Hello. This is a very big box as far as Japanese releases are concerned. I think the Plasma Battle gift set was about this size as well. We're gonna give you some of the back of this box. They've got 12 little like trainer cards on here that are indicative of some of the gym leaders and some of the other trainers in the Black and White series. There are 8 15 card packs inside of here that are set up for this, and there's like a collective numbering system on here too. There's 47 unique cards plus some energies, so there's definitely some duplicates, including some trainers. They've got some damage counters. They've got a couple of, I don't know if you can tell this, but they've got 2 Audino coins in here, which are cool. They've got a couple of playmats right there. You can get the whole list of what's available right on here. You can see it's broken down by type. They've got grass, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting, dark, and metal right there. I don't know how great the lighting is on that, but it's there. And this is not going to be a short video because we're going to have a ton of cool stuff to go through. But we're going to open up the plastic wrap, and I'm probably going to get rid of this box. Before we get into the actual meat and potatoes of this opening, let me preface what you're about to see by telling you that nothing here is for sale or trade. None of the cards are going to be available. I will let you know if any of the other cool stuff that's in here is going to be made available. I'm not going to know until I see it. This is like a puzzle box. So cool. I don't even know if this is going to... Yeah, there it goes. Way in the back. But this is what we're looking at, guys. Adjust the lighting a little bit to try to give you a better idea of what you're seeing. But yeah, 8 15 card packs in here, and I can't wait to go through the artwork on it either. So we're gonna take this out of here carefully, because I don't know if this is sealed. I've never actually seen someone open this, although I'm sure they're around. If you like the artwork on here, seriously, go get your own. If you're careful about it, you can get it for like not that much money on eBay. I paid like $33 shipped for this thing. So we're gonna leave the cards for last. We're gonna move them a bit to the back. I'm gonna slowly go through all the other stuff that's in here. We can rest upon here. Get this box away from us. And we're going to check out the cool Japanese swag that's inside here. We're not going to be like loaded up with figures or anything like that, but they don't tend to do stuff like that. This is pretty awesome. Let's see. So we got these big colorful playmats. They should be identical. They're just like regular paper playmats, but you got some Pokemon on there. There's like a Terrakion on here, there's a Meloetta. It's huge, so being as oversized as it is, this is probably not something that I'm going to be able to ship to people, but it's your regular, like, bright lime green one on the back, but we're going to unfold it and show you a little bit of what it looks like. Yep, you can see your Zoroark is right there. You got Pikachu, you got Keldeo. We're going to flip this over so you can see Virizion, Cobalion, you've got Victini there, Meloetta. It's a pretty cool playmat as far as just these little flimsy paper playmats are concerned. We've got, it looks like a like a little informative packet on how to play the game, maybe, or how to operate these special cards, which I think are things that slightly change the rules of the game. This is not something that's like a standard Pokemon thing at all, to my knowledge, and I can't read Japanese, so I don't know exactly how these little cards affect the game, but I do find them quite interesting. These damage counters are pretty colorful too. I generally don't keep damage counters, so if you want something like that, if you're interested in, buying it off of me, it's not going to be much. I'll save these for after we go through the black and white rulebook, which I'm probably going to be keeping, because I don't really get a chance to get stuff like this very often. So this copy I should be hanging on to. It's all in Japanese, of course, and as a Japanese illiterate person, it's pretty meaningless to me. But it's a cool collector's item, and it takes up basically no space, so how can you argue with that? We are going to adjust the camera down a little bit, because you can't really see anything now. I'm going to go through these little cards. I do not know, like, the names of the gym leaders, but these do alter the rules of the game. I do know this one is Iris. And if you go through, like, Iris and Elisa and some of these other trainers, they make adjustments to the gameplay. I do know Sharon and Bianca as well. They make adjustments to the gameplay in small but probably fairly significant ways. Maybe they add hit points to certain types of Pokemon, or they just adjust the rules a little bit. And they are not the size of a regular card. Not quite. They're a little bit bigger, as we show a Greninja break from a previous opening. They're a little bit bigger, so this is not the kind of thing that's going to fit into a 9-card sleeve, and certainly not into a KMC sleeve. But there are 12 in all, and I think this is the only way that you can get them. So it's a cool little collector's item. It's not packing booster packs in here or anything of the sort like that. But the mere fact that they have swag like this in the first place is pretty awesome. Okay, because of the way that this is sorted out, I think we might go from the... Yeah, can we go to the back? Not terribly safely. We're actually going to start with the steel types and work our way backwards. So we're going to adjust the camera again a little bit down, because I tend to look at my cards this way. This is the type of artwork that we're talking about. Look at this awesome Cobalion. And the front ones on each of these are this like mirror foil print, but with this crazy sparkle pattern on it, which is so cool. You can see it in the lighting. And the artwork is divine. You can't find these types of cards and this type of artwork anywhere else to my knowledge. If I am mistaken, please correct me. But I've never seen cards with this specific artwork before. Like, look at this Aron. Wait till you see the Aggron, guys. Wait till you see the Aggron. You won't have to wait long. This is the Lairon, and oh my goodness, are you kidding me? That is your Aggron. And this type of artwork is all the way through the box. We have this Durant here. I don't know if these are like reprints or if these are standalone cards. I think they might be standalone cards. Bulbapedia didn't have them linked to anything else, but it could just be that the cards are not linked anywhere else. There are some regular trainers in here. This one is your Pokeball. There was a switch before. This one is called Fennel's Help. One of the 2 new trainers in here. I think it lets you flip a coin until you get tails, and you draw 2 cards for every heads that you hit. So that's pretty cool. And there's your Metal Energies. There's going to be 6 of each type of energy. So we should be able to speed through that. So now we're going to go into the Dark type. And there's your Zoroark. I know someone in particular is going to be stoked to see that. And of course your holofoil pattern. So we will see the top cards on each just because it's very finicky. This type of holofoil pattern. I don't want to ding it up at all. And here we have a Sandile, a Scraggy, and a Scrafty. There's a Zorua, fitting with the Zoroark, and a second copy of that. There's your Pokemon Catcher, your Pokeball. This one is Professor Oak's Meeting. It's like a reprint of Bill, which lets you just draw 2 cards. So, Oh, and I haven't shown you like the numbering system of it either. It's 46 out of 47 WAK, and each little 15 card quarter deck is going to have that symbol from the lead Pokemon on there. It's got your Zoroark as well as the other cards on here. Even the energies are going to have that special printing on there with the WAK and the Zoroark on it. I did not show the actual the Cobalion right there, but there is that. Again, not looking to move any of the cards that you see here. I'm keeping them for my personal collection. If I decide to sell them off in the future, then that is going to be my choice. For the time being, I just want to... Oh, look at this Terrakion. I just want to bask in the glory of amazing Japanese cards that I have never seen before. Certainly not in the flesh. That is so cool. He's looking so beefy. Alright, so here we have Riolu, and a second one, and a Lucario right there. Very nice. That's a throw. I did not know he was in here. I kind of quickly perused the set list. And a Golett as well. And there's your Switch, Pokeball, Professor Oak's Meeting, and your Fighting Energy with your little Terrakion symbol here. No need to go through those any more closely than we already have. So now we're going to Psychic type, and after this I'm going to show you the coin, because there are 2 coins in there that we haven't seen yet, and there's your Meloetta. That is really cool. It's pretty bright, so I definitely wanted to adjust that a little bit so you could see Meloetta's face properly. And the other artwork cards that are in here are Sigilyph, Gothita, there's a second Gothita, and a Gothorita, and a Gothitelle as well. So they have the whole line on there. Then you have your Catcher, your Pokeball, and another Fennel's Help with your Psychic Energy. And there's your symbol for the Meloetta. Quick little break halfway through the cards in here to show you the Audino coin. I don't know how well this is going to come out. Oh, that's actually not bad. There we go. There's the outline, and of course the crazy sparkle pattern on here. It looks kind of like a cross between pink and purple when you see it live. Of course, right in the light you can't see the color, but you can see the etching, which is very nice. And just in case you couldn't see it before, yes, there's a second coin in there. Just like 2 playmats, there are 2 coins. Alrighty. Now we're going to go electric type here and show off the Pikachu. Very cool stuff. And now for the electric deck, we've got Electabuzz. Oh, a second copy of Electabuzz. It's a good one. And wow, that Electivire. Looking so powerful. There's a Stunfisk. Always making me smile. And a Thundurus as well, too. Look at that artwork on there. There's a Plus Power, which we haven't seen yet. A Pokeball, Professor Oak's Meeting, and the Electric Energy. A little Pikachu symbol down there. Guys, as we're going through this opening, make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know what your favorite artwork is from this box opening. Because there's so many cool ones in there. It's very difficult for me to come up with a selection of my own as we get our Keldeo promo right there. Looking fine as well. Superfly. And the water entries are going to be Marill. And a second Marill. And there's a Azumarill having the time of his life right there. There's a Frillish. I feel like I've seen this artwork before, but it might just be that I have this card already. And there's an Alomomola. Here's a Potion, Pokeball, Professor Oak's Meeting, and there's your Keldeo symbol on the water energies. 2 more quarter decks to go. Told you this was going to be a long video. And we have Victini. Oh boy, I actually knocked over some of the sleeves. So that's really cool. And our cards are Magmar, a second Magmar, Magmortar. Very cool. There's a Heatmor that looks pretty sweet. Might be the best Heatmor out there. Our Larvesta. And then your standard trainers. Little Victini symbol down there. And finishing up this opening, we've got the Virizion in the back. Another glorious card. Looks great depending on how you hold the light. That background really pops, which I think is super cool. Ugh. And our new artwork here is going to be Tangela. Saying new like it hasn't been out for 3.5 years. Tangrowth. Maractus. Nice little Deerling. And your standard trainers as well, with the Virizion symbol on the bottom. This has been a great opening. I'm glad I saved it for a while, but I'm glad I've opened it now. Guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end, make sure you hit the like button to show your support for the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite card was from this expansion. And heck, I'm going to leave you with a quick recap of the 8 main cards in the Everyone's Exciting Battle box opening.